Welcome back, everyone, to the Curse of Strahd. Last session, the party was helping Vasilla with the aid of the Archwizard Mordenkainen, who probably should be getting some legendary resistance, honestly, after both becoming frightened and passing out a couple times, while the rest of you guys were basically A-okay. Well, you weren't A-okay. You were dealing with magical monsters that were being quite literally drawn from the ether of Vasilla's curse as you guys were breaking it shred by shred, layer by layer, and a green light emerges from Vasilla incredibly intensely as we begin the session. I am like 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 your vision, it's so strong, like your vision is being overwhelmed. Even Mordenkainen has to shield his eyes. Even Corset's like hisses and yanks him and like forms a mental barrier, a shield that blocks the light, a shield of darkness that blocks the light away from him. Vasilla, you yourself, you are beyond everything and anything. As we will move to a different line, to a different page. Yeah. Vasilla, you awaken feeling something poking you in the face, like lots of teeny tiny little prickles against your cheek. Your soft cheek. Something you've only recently been getting used to again. You've spent years barely feeling even sharp blows against anywhere on your skin. Now this almost nostalgic feeling of irritation is kind of like, eh. And you wake up, opening your eyes. You find yourself in the middle of a calm meadow. Meadow. You remember this place. You used to come here as a little girl to cry, to be by yourself. When you failed to cast a spell, a cantrip, or to befriend an animal, and you could feel the gaze of the others on you. This is where you'd become to be alone. You can hear bird song.
You see her, like, kind of wake up, look around, and stand up, somewhat confused. Oh, jeez. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. She kind of begins a process, a rhythmic training she's been conditioned to. I think long, even before Barovia, the keeping the wits about you, the skills she's accrued as a monster hunter. She counts on the digits of her fingers, making sure that she can think coherently in terms of dreams, fighting off nightmares. She runs through the process and kind of just stops. What does her hands look like right now?
Look down at your hands. They are pale. They are rough from your recent years of practicing with your weapons, of traveling, of roughing it. No one in the grove had soft hands, but yours, who are so used to clutching weapons, are particularly rough. But hey, it's not the rasping roughness of a shark-like hand anymore. There's no claws at the end, just cute little human fingernails.
She processes this for a moment. Okay, well, this worked. Why am I here?
Don't get used to it. You hear a voice from the shadows in the trees. You see a figure there. About your height, about your shoulder width. And it's your voice, just rougher. You realize this is the voice you've been hearing for years, just coming out of a different mouth. The woman steps outside, fully visible. It's you, Vasilla. Well, isn't this a fine how do you do?
Yeah.
You're just going to toss me away? After I've been keeping you alive all this time?
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I didn't think I'd be wrapping up with a fucking therapist. Or at least the next best thing. Hi. And
She crosses her arms. You can see
Oh.
she's wearing the outfit you wore on the day that you left the grove. You're not leaving, if that wasn't obvious.
oh boy. Look, look, you're a curse. But I've been thinking of that really means, you know?
As you say, you're a curse. She takes another step forward.
Hey, easy.
I'm a curse? I'm not the one who got your father in the state that he is now. I'm not the one who turned him into a fucking tree because I was such a goddamn disappointment.
You shut your mouth.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're just a stupid, lost, confused little girl who was too much for even druids to deal with. Druids, they're like the nicest people around. They're supposed to deal with nature. You just had to be special, didn't you? I think you deserve me. I don't think you deserve to be free. Not from me. Not from Barovia. As she steps forward, you see her kind of growing taller. She kind of cracks her neck, and yes, she starts to grin. And you see as she grins, like she suddenly thrusts her face out at you, and you see a different vision. This one, your eyes are basically gone. You still, like, your head is all that remains of your humanity. Your mouth is shark teeth, tiger teeth. Like, your lips are completely blackened, like those of a cat. Your eyes have been sewn roughly. Like, your muscles, you basically look like Bane, but like on drugs. Which I guess Bane is on drugs, so
Yeah.
you look really, yeah, you look like Bane and the Juggernaut had a kid, and that kid took like milk laced with steroids.
Brock Lesnar, I know. All right, anyway.
You. This is good that we're meeting like this, Visila. I always wanted to look at your face. Personally, to let you know what a stupid little twat you are. Before I bite it off. I'm going to kill you now. And then I'll be in charge of this body. When we coming to Barovia, I was just magic, just a curse that would be lifted when you came home with a heart. But Barovia gave me life. Barovia gave me. Partially based on you. But not enough to make me weak like yourself. I'm not even going to kill your friends. They're strong. Unlike you. They didn't need Daddy's help. They didn't need my help to keep them alive. You can, as she leans in, you smell like you almost close your eyes, like the tang of blood. Like you remember you remember being lost and alone and hungry for days, and you remember like a rabbit just seemingly accidentally happened to just like leave its barrow as you stepped in front of it, and you just stomped on its neck, and then like pounced on it and bit down you and sucked the life-giving fluid it had out of its neck. That tang, you will never forget that scent, never. And that same scent like hits you as it comes out of her mouth. You realize, Visila, she's speaking the truth. This is the bestial fury that has bubbled inside you since you were small, mixed with the curse, given life. You see as she flexes gigantic arms like this, like she lifts them kind of like this. I think you know who I'm referring to here. And they split down the middle into 4 arms, like each, like both as muscular. Do you have any last words? She had, like, it's hard for her to speak with a shark knife teeth.
I'm the last person saying this, but you see her float off in a way, like kind of like ignoring the situation at hand, kind of getting lost in the scenery, and kind of the peace and all of it. Whether it be peace and death or nature. Man, I think I missed that coffee. But
Sorry, Mav, you have to speak up a little bit.
Fuck, that coffee will be good now. Look, you little shit.
The cat seems to be taken aback as you're dressed as a little shit.
Yeah. There is no one, and I mean no, not you, not anything, not Strahd. I don't care if you're Mother Nature is, that is going to hate me as much as me. And I know that latched onto you. That's what you're here for, because it's my fault. But I toughed it out too.
Nothing. You feel like a claw almost softly, like kind of like in on your, like almost kind of like lands in your chest, and you can feel just that it's crooked and angled like a hook, the way a giant cat's claws are, and she just rips, like she's like, you feel the prick of blood like on your exposed shoulder, like neck right here, and she drags it down almost lazily down. You almost don't feel it, but instead of blood, there's just this green energy that's inside. This green light zips out. If you think you're so strong, then why did all of this happen to you? Why did you suffer so much? Why are you suffering?
I'm tired about being strong and all of that. You know, when you're running around the woods trying to find something to scrape off of a tree or hunt down some lame little deer, it's kind of what matters. Coming to Barovia has been the best and worst thing for that. Man, I'm tired of being strong. That's not what it is it? It's just suffering. I can't believe it's taken all this time for myself to see that. But she kind of like gestures vaguely. I think having the visual kind of ties it together. This sucks. All of it does. Every single thing that's happened to me since that day has been a load of shit. Getting kicked out, turning into whatever the hell we are, getting picked up, conscripted, and fight things that are just probably like us, then coming here to Barovia to finish that one last job. It sucks. How much of that is... I don't know how much of that is the world or how much of that is in my own mind. So, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry you think.
Just as selfish as the day Lashundra attached me to you. As she, like Visela, roll me initiative, please. As she go, like, immediately, like, you sense the tensing in the muscle, you feel yours tense in response. You have no access to any of your barbarian features at the moment.
Right?
She snarls. A battle cry you've heard from our own lips all too often. Let's see, just getting used to. Like, it's 15. She rolls you, I guess. Like you were more like kind of tense for this kind of situation. So you roll first, Vasilla. You have no access to your barbarian features. You are considered essentially a fighter or ranger of your level.
Alright. So I'm first in initiative here.
Yes, you are.
I'm just going to message you something privately real quick.
Certainly. Meanwhile, the rest of the party. Correct. The rest
Alright.
of the party, you guys see Vasilla twitching and convulsing. Mordenkainen, who kind of like picked himself up by now, says, "Well, at this point, it is the girl's own gumption that must carry her through. But I dare say that having her friends at hand could still be helpful. Words of encouragement and similar, I think, would do her good. Out of character. Every time it gets to Vasilla's turn, I will pick a party member to give her a word of one party member, or one of you can volunteer, to give her words of encouragement. Vasilla may gain a benefit based on the role. I'm going to start with Honorim because you were very instrumental in the ritual. Go ahead, Honorim.
Vasilla, this is on you now. We've done our part. The rest is up to you. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Into the curse.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Me?
No,
Or
Kev.
him?
There we go. 87.
Ooh.
Let's see here.
Ooh.
Vasila, your next attack will deal an additional 48 radiant damage.
Thanks.
Vasila, you feel your heart gonna. Sorry, not radiant. Fire damage. My bad. Vasila, you feel like your heart pulsating with confidence. You're not certain why. Like though you can sort of hear the words, but like from far, far away. And a little bit of the arcane essence of Honorum pulses within you. Vasila, go ahead, make your turn.
Some stuff real quick. Daniel?
Hi.
One more thing I don't know if I got clarification on.
What? All good. Go for it.
All right. Vasila's going to pull out the rapier.
Okay.
And with the new natural explorer feature, I have advantage on creatures that have not yet active in initiative.
That's correct. Now that your rage is gone, now that the animalism is gone, you remember old memories, old skills bubble to the surface. Now that you feel patience, your natural patience, your natural intelligence bubbles to the front. Go ahead.
Right. All right, let's do this.
I know.
Opening crit, come on. Damn it. Oh well, that's good. All right. Is this creature a monstrosity?
It is actually a monstrosity.
All right. So, with dueling, with favored foe, that's an additional 4 damage. And, let's just say I'm going to burn 2 superiority dice. Is this
Alright.
creature, let's take a look here. Aberration, Faith
Math.
Fiend, or Undead. Yeah. Okay, just double checking stuff here. Dice are
That
upgraded.
hits. 22 will hit.
All right. I gotta check off a lot of shit for this next move here.
No, I got you. We do have a turn timer though. We'll let you know that.
Yeah.
16 plus 7 plus roll me a 2, what did they say? 2d8 or 4d8? 4d8, I think. Is that 4d8 fire damage, please? Like, look, you slam the vicious scimitar into her, slashing. Like you see, like the line opens and she. But their natural toughness protects her from a large part of it. But you still did quite a lot of damage. I was like 32. Second attack.
Oh, I get more of those. All right, second one. Let's go. It was 19 hit.
That 19 hits.
All right. No superiority dice for this one.
No. 30 seconds, math.
Mm-hmm. And that is 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage. As you make those 2 slashers, she doesn't run away. Yes, struggle. That's how I always liked it. I always hated an easy fight. And she's going to, you see, like all 4 arms, claws extended, like going to start slamming. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. No advantage. I don't know why she has advantage here. But that's going to be 26, 16, 20, and 13.
Everything but the 13 hits.
Actually, my apologies. Once you are missing hit points, she does have advantage. That is 26, 26, 30, and 17. The 17 hit you still?
Oh, yeah, they all hit.
Alright. You feel something protecting you still. You're not sure what it is, but like part of you are resistant to this damage, Priscilla.
All right.
Like Priscilla, it is now your turn.
All right.
You see, she has
I'm not
torn
seeing
off
the-
like globs of flesh there.
I'm not
you
seeing
don't see
the
it, Tom?
damage at all.
Oh. Oh, that's weird. For some reason, it was rolling it to GM. The damage is 16, 21, 23, and 21.
So all
You
that's
are resistant
resistance.
to all of it.
All
That's
right,
all
so
resistant, yes.
that's 8, so it's 16, 21 is to 11 or 10?
21 is. That's
that's
all the
the 10.
damages, so.
Yeah, I'm saying like half that is like, okay, it's 10.
Oh, 10, yes, 10.
All right, 23 is to 11. And
Okay.
21 is I'm going to reaction parry and reduce the damage of one of them by 13. Holy shit.
Is parry automatic? Or
It's
do you
a
need to, roll
reaction
anything
for
it?
taking damage. Yeah, I reduce the damage of an attack by the rolled amount. Ignore the favorite throw
Is that a
stuff.
Battle Master thing? Oh, it's a Ranger
That-
thing. Yeah.
It's Battlemaster, yeah. It's one of
Okay.
the maneuvers I took.
So, Fisk, you sense that she too is now a battle between two entities, two souls. Something you are familiar with all the clashes with Zaviel in your own mind. What would you like to say to Vasilla, if anything?
We are here. We sense her. And it.
Adam, roll me a D100, please. $15. Vasilla, you grow claws on your fingers. You now have a free claw attack as part of your regular attack. But you no longer have. Sorry, and you still have the radiant damage. Vasilla, it is your turn.
Nazi. Alright, I'm just gonna start wailing on this bitch. Literally me. Alright, let's go. I no longer have advantage on these attacks, but I'm going to keep going. See if I can get that
Okay. 20, 21 both hit. Roll me the fire damage, please. And make your claw attack as well.
Is it per hit?
I know, it's one extra attack.
Oh, no, for the fire damage.
Yes, per hit.
Damn. Want to keep that. Let's roll the unarmed, I guess. I'll just roll manually.
Mhm.
That doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
No, unfortunately, she dodges
Oh,
you
well.
quickly, and She's going to inhale as she jumps up in the air above you, like faster than you can even swipe at. She, like you see her like right above you as she prepares some kind of strange maneuver. She's going to, like the air that comes out is so freezing, and smells so toxic. Do you have any resistances to poison or cold, Vasilla?
Fuck no.
Right. Okay. Vasil, give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 18, please.
Ooh, all right. 24.
24. All right. This is going to be. Let's see. Let me see. It's going to be 6 and 4. It's 10d10. 42, 26. You feel like it's both. It's cold and poison. This damage. So 42 plus 26 is 68. And once again, like you managed to like tough your way through it. And once again, you feel like something, and you kind of like look behind you, and you think for a moment you see a hand on your shoulder, like supporting you, keeping you steady, keeping you up. So I think that damage is half twice, so it goes from 68 to 34 to 15 plus 2, that's 17.
Wow.
Repeat that? That is how much damage?
17.
17 total. Somebody say something else?
I could be funny here. You said it was 17? My reaction.
17, yes.
And
That's I don't. Do you?
it's for a weapon
non-weapon
attacks. It's weapon attacks. Never mind. I'm getting ahead.
Okay,
of
I was
myself.
gonna say.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
no
I'm
worries,
looking
like,
at.
holy shit.
I'm looking at the numbers here.
Parrying clouds now.
You're not your dad from Hand of the Widow Goddess, but
I wish.
Vasila, as she finishes her breath attack, she's going to try to land on you. I need you to give me dexterity saving throw.
Right.
13. You manage to barely dodge aside, but not before she kind of like slams down on you, and her prodigious weight kind of like squishes you down. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're kind of like aside. Vasila, are you bloodied by this point?
So 17 earlier. Let's take a look. 81 and 13 bludgeoning.
13 bludgeoning, yes.
I'm thinking here. No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Barely.
Vasila, like, let me see. For this one, I'm going to, let me see, Tomajan.
Yes. Well, seeing that she's, I imagine, like almost convulsing in front of him, Fisk can honor him there. He kneels down, puts his hand on her shoulder. He goes, "Remember, what matters to you matters to us."
Absolutely, Varys says.
Thanks, Varys.
Yes.
Can I get like a plus
You're
one
welcome.
attacks from Varys?
Give me a D100 there. Give me a 2D100 there, Chris. You will
what?
be rolling for Varys and 2
Oh,
D100s.
okay. Gotcha. I'll do them separate.
Because you're also counting for Varys. Take kinda. I'll take the better results.
Okay.
Right. Vasila, you feel part of your skin begins to harden like scales, but not like draconic scales, more like those of a turtle. Vasily, you have let me see. And you can feel like your muscles are kind of you're incredibly tough. Vasily, you are now able to resist any elemental type once. Alrighty. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
You know what? That's a good question, Daniel. Here, oh well. I'm going to bonus action cast a spell called Zephyr Strike.
Alright.
Move up. And this next hit, I'm going to roll with advantage because I'm going to proc it immediately.
Vasily, you realize something almost unbidden, almost instinctively. It's almost like a song you didn't realize that you could suddenly hear. A song, or more, to be more accurate, a song that for your entire life was out of tune, is now being sung pitch perfect. You reach out to the essence of magic, the essence of primal magic, and it answers. And you cast Zephyr Strike. Go ahead.
I want this crit so badly. I'm going to crit myself today. That's the motto. All right, boys?
Do you have
Let's
any
fucking-
fate points?
I do, but I want to earn this. Let's go for it.
Alright. I'm not looking. Oh my god, he crit it!
Holy shit! Amazeballs.
Ooh. Like, Vasilla, do not forget that you have that is 48 of fire, which turned into 88 of fire.
Which is also, I'm going to burn double superiority on this, and use a new maneuver.
Alright.
With Zephyr, because here's the thing: Zephyr Strike gives you an additional D8 of damage, and it turns all damage you deal into force damage. So go past resistances and stuff.
Indeed.
And before anything, I'm going to roll a strength save.
Alright, go for it. Oh, me. Alright.
Yeah, you. It should be a DC. What's my mod? Or DC 15.
Alright, this will be with advantage. 19.
That's fair. Well, the rest of this is gonna hurt. Let me make a quick macro for the.
In the meantime, Duncan, think about what you're gonna say.
Duncan.
Maybe I should start calling crits. Maybe I'll crit more.
I do it.
Yeah,
in
I was gonna say.
ask Daniel. I do it on Friday, and it happens scarily.
It does,
often.
it does.
It-
It does, it's weird, it's creepy.
that's apparently how it works.
Yeah. Just gotta
Real
try.
quick, Dan, I sent you a DM.
All right, fellas. Now watch this drive.
I'm scared to look. Did this fucking kid again? Oh. Priscilla, through your scimitar, you feel and despite not having eyes, you can sense some like you got through to it. Like there's pain that you have never inflicted on anything else before. That is 80 plus 7, that's 87, that's 89, plus 6 plus 11, that's 95, plus 11, that's 105, that's 106 points of damage, which I think is the highest I've ever seen on any roll ever.
I could, if I did that against my character right
slice-
now, I could almost one-shot myself.
You could, yes.
You just did.
Yeah!
Yeah, you. Unfortunately,
Look at it.
she still technically resists it because she resists all damage. But you she stumbles back, like clutching the massive gash you left. Like you almost split her in two. Like you almost split her in two. Like you could feel bone, like the back of your scythe hitting the bone of her spine. And she stumbles back, like holding it, and like for the first time, on the grinning face of this confident creature beyond magic, beyond life, fear. The fear of prey. The fear of something that suddenly realizes it doesn't know what it's dealing with. So you yourself are tingling with power and energy. And I know that says bloodied, but like that's the lower end of bloodied, by the way. So you leave that way. Stay away from me, monster!
I haven't used my other attack yet.
Oh my god! I'll say that was a reaction. Go ahead.
The funny thing about Zephyr Strike, she's going to need that. Just funny thing about Zephyr Strike, you get another 30 feet of movement right after, and then the spell ends at the end of your turn. She's going to move back, and basically, she's going to lean in and essentially boomerang the scimitar at her from a distance. Thrown weapon master, thrown weapon fighting.
Alright, go for it. Make that attack roll, please.
Mm-hmm. Right. And this should be normal. Alright, 15. Because of the thrown
This is
weapon
not
fight, it's going to come back to me at the end of my turn, and I'm going to, in turn, lob 2 daggers at her as well.
Alright, go for it.
I'm going to add a D10 to the 14 to hit.
Alright.
15 doesn't work. At the end of
No,
at the
15
end
does
of
not work.
At the end of the turn, though, the scimitar and one of the daggers is going to come back to her.
As you do that, Vasilla, she got kind of clutching, like with one of her forearms clutching, and she's using her other 3 to and like yanking a tree out of the ground. And I know it says rock throw, but we're going to treat it as a tree throw. She throws it at you.
I'm gonna parry this shit.
Can you pink parry for me? Can you fucking parry a sheep?
Let's find out. Well, is it an attack roll?
It is technically an attack roll.
It's a melee
Why is it rolling
attack.
to
Never
GM?
mind. It's a
Oh,
melee
okay.
attack.
Okay, I
roll,
was gonna
so
say.
never mind. Well, I mean, it hits me melee range, so whatever.
Yeah.
Fine.
There we go. For some reason, it was 2 GM. There we go.
I'll live. I'll live.
Yeah, you like the massive tree strikes you. Then she's going to look around and
What's the damage?
She's going to 37. Sorry,
So let's have to 18. Okay.
6. Yeah, 18.
Basilla's bloodied. And Basilla's also bloodied.
Hatting.
Can't believe I call that crit. Oh, I should have specified. I used an action surge last turn. That's
Yeah,
why
I, was
did
gonna,
three more.
I
Yeah.
assumed as much. I assumed as
Okay.
much. I'm going to. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to try to do it like this, Honor. Let me know if that works out for you.
Whoa!
Just to add more padding to map. As you, Vasila, sorry, she still has a second attack herself. She's like, this time an actual rock from the ground and chuck it as hard as she can. 18? She doesn't
18
get
will still hit.
advantage. Alright. 36 halved is another 18, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, like, now she's like... like, she tries, like, to kind of back into the trees, but realizes, you know, like, they're not really there, like... And, Vasila, you realize that it is now Duncan's turn. Duncan, what would you like to do or say?
Send it home, Duncan!
Alright. Duncan's gonna walk up and place a hand across her forehead and just say, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, and I want the smell of just after it rains of the wind coming through the forest where it's a little bit of rot and a little bit of cedar, because I know she grew up around druids. And then I'm gonna use that as a bonus action to give her a D10 inspiration while I say, we're not responsible for the things that happen to us that are out of our control, but we are responsible for how we move forward once they happen. Creation and destruction are inevitably tied together. Destroy this part of you, and then you can rebuild who you once were.
Right, very nice. Duncan, could you please
great.
roll me a D100? That was fucking amazing.
Duncan, take a fate point for that. That was awesome.
Shut up, Maverick.
Hey, if you
Maverick,
stop me, I'll,
remove a fate point for yourself.
I'll just crit anyways. Ah.
All right, 47. Right. Vasila, go ahead and roll me 38 plus 6, please. Meanwhile, Bassoon also moves closer
Oh,
and
that's,
he's going to place his
23.
hand. He's going to place his hand on on Vasila's shoulder, and with a sad expression, "You're young, kid. And there's a fire in you, much purer than the one in me. Don't let this ugly place snuff it out. Beat this thing. Kill it, eat it, shit it out. You can do it." And let's see. Right. You should all 30. Oh, wait, you did. Right. You heal for 23 heal points, and you get a point of inspiration, bardic inspiration from Duncan. Meanwhile, soon. Oh, 42. And Vasila, your next melee attacks, your next turn will have advantage.
It's perfect for what I'm about to do next here.
This turn, technically, actually. Vasila, go ahead and take your turn.
All right. She's gonna crack her neck walking up here. Perfect. I'm gonna bonus action. Let's take a look here. Where is it? Second wind should be plus 10. I'm gonna ignore all that shit up there. I'm gonna get 16 health back. This is going to. You see, she cracks her neck. She goes back above bloodied. She's gonna, as she's walking up, she's gonna like lean back and whip the scimitar out at her again. That's another crit.
God.
How?
Don't worry, I'm not using my dice on this one.
He was right. He was right. He really didn't need fate points. Like, damn.
Alright.
Don't forget the fire damage.
Yep, it's factored in there. That is 39 plus 20.
Because you did have advantage in this roll. If you used a fate point, you could technically get full damage on this. I will say.
Nah, you're gonna see what's gonna happen here in a second.
Sure. Oh god.
You see her, it's some God of War shit. She almost like flips the scimitar backhanded and axe throws it at her, and then runs up. I guess for damage that was 24, 30, 63. And I'm gonna start punching myself.
Right. You start punching yourself in your face. Your evil counterpart looks confused. No,
I'll crit again. Do not make me
no,
crit
I'm
again.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Do not make.
I'm sorry.
You want
I'm
me to
sorry.
crit again? You want me to crit again? Huh?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What? Fucking
I'm done.
dude.
What the fuck?
Crit,
this is
crit,
odd.
crit, crit.
You can't do this.
This
This
means
is illegal.
Maverick wins
You can't
D&D.
do this, man.
I win! As I'm going to
I
like
can't. I
Okay.
can't.
So
I can't.
alright, I was going to just like let Mav take all like the crits and stuff, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of flavor in this, and I'm gonna take an as you start punching, the shadow starts forming around your fist from fist.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, your
Absolutely.
Hey.
your body starts taking the forms, and like you feel like someone is guiding how you're punching.
It just starts. The way I'm flavoring it, it's one attack, but first of all, make a strength save. I'm doing pushing attack again. As I'm just not even pushing her further back, but just into a tree. As you see her punch, and just start speeding up.
Of course. She's against the tree now, and like the tree smashes, breaks behind her as she tumbles backwards. Like,
Those are low rolls on that second set there, and I'm still hitting like above 50.
I'm sorry.
Am I whining? I ain't whining, bro. I'm beating myself up, bro.
joking.
I will fight anyone, even my demons. Let's throw hands. Let's go.
She shrinks down beneath the fury of beneath your assault, and then all that's left, you realize after a few moments, she's no longer that frightening shock form. She's once again the dejected looking version of yourself, like from when you were just like affected by the curse. And she's like laying there, like, smashed, like into the broken tree, like, and she just looks up at you pitifully. I don't want to die. What do you do, Vasilla?
Vasilla is like standing over here, her huffing, and kind of picks up the scimitar and just looks down. For so long. So fucking long. I put all my blame, everything I hate, on you. In some ways, I guess I was right. In some ways, that was holding me back. So were you. I don't need you anymore. So you can sit back and watch. She's going to sheathe this scimitar. Stick around if you want. I don't care. But I don't need your help. I don't need that anger. I don't need that fury. Everything I threw at you was me. In spite of that.
She reaches out to touch you, almost in a reverie. Do you allow it?
Yeah.
You see, as she does, she touches you, and then her hair starts to redden. She stands up. She starts walking over here, stumbling, and with each step she takes, more and more of her body turns to wood. And even though she looks hurt, like, you can see that everywhere that she was hurt, like, starting to be covered by bark, and even, like, you can see the expression, like, from that sad, dejected, angry, hateful self, like, it's now calm, like, even happy, like, peaceful. And she reaches her hands above her, and all of a sudden, like, explodes upwards, turning into a massive tree in the center. You feel a hand on your shoulder. I'm proud of you, Vizsla. I couldn't be prouder. Finish the job and come back to me. I was always proud of you. I was just bad at showing it. Vizsla, as you turn around, you guys will see her eyes open.
As soon as you see your eye, as soon as your eyes open, you see Fisk just standing over top of you, just.
She doesn't even look. Yeah. She looks up at you. At this point, she's far too accustomed to not just Fisk, but the rest of the party to even be shocked or afraid. Morning.
How do you feel, my dear?
Ugh. Like I said, I wish I had my fucking coffee back. She, like, gets up, brushes herself off from the floor, kind of just looks
You
around.
do have a bit of
everyone.
a headache, Vizsla.
Yeah. Oh no, caffeine would fix that. What? It's done.
You guys see, like, the front of her hair is kind of like pushes upwards a bit, and Mordenkainen kind of like reaches forward, and you guys see a pair of wooden horns emerge from Vizsla's forehead.
What?
Antlers.
What the? Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Wah! You see her
You startle Mordenkainen, who like kind of like hops back. Like, why did you scream?
What? Why do I have horns? What?
You grew them.
What? Am I a druid now? What is happening?
I don't know. Are you?
I had like a vision quest where I like fought myself, but I was big and angry, but I was like stronger, but without being angry. Why do I have horns? Oh!
I don't know. Maybe you'll shed them in the spring,
I don't
like
cast
normal
detect-
animals.
I'll have to shed them.
I
do I
don't
lose
like
my
a
hair
covered in
too?
velvet
Okay.
and we
All
got-
right.
All right.
Rest
Oh
of
my
it, sell
god.
it.
Why do I have horns? What? All right, you shut up. All right, hold on, everyone. Everyone, be quiet. You're gonna cast detect magic on herself and just like try to like look up. All right, someone give me a fucking mirror. I wonder if the spell works in mirrors.
Samuel kind of like carries like to the front of like the invisible platform. Here you are, my lady. Like with a little hand mirror.
Thanks, dipshit. And she holds it up.
Well, that was uncalled for.
She's in. You can tell in a weird way. I guess this is her being in a good mood. Kind of that like tomboyish, almost like locker room, like fuck you, bro, sort of thing. She's like,
You have the same antlers that your beast self had. The same kind, like not as large, obviously. Like yours are a lot better. You know, like more suited to your head size. Is what I'm trying to say. But they are there, and you can see like these little mossy growings on them. And they look kind of like what I'll post in the quest channel. I think is the closest to what I had in mind.
Don't feel bad, Vasila. I'm not the only one with something weird on their head anymore.
well, you could hide it. Can I like pull these back like claws? Or fuck, I'm a caribou. Holy shit. Can I smear
Grow
someone
up with
this?
druids. How do
Fisk
you...
reaches up and grabs the front of Vasila's shirt, pulls her down to him,
Okay.
and looks her in the eyes. As you look, his eyes are flashing green, yellow, brown, and he's looking into yours. Does Fisk sense this thing is still there?
No, it's all Vasila all alone.
Is it gone?
Huh. I didn't
Is
think
it?
it was, but
Is it gone?
kind of looks up the antlers. I don't think it is, but I don't think it's going to be causing me any trouble. Like, I guess I feel like things are flowing, you know, when rot builds up in like a stagnant pond, but rain starts falling, the dam bursts, and water starts kind of going pure. Or like, you ever eaten something a little too big and you kind of cough back up, but then you chew it properly, it goes back down fine? It's kind of like that. Does that make sense? Just kind of looking around everyone.
Mordenkainen shakes his head, Basun nods his head.
You see a flicker of understanding from Fisk.
The fucking spectrum right here. the wizard and the barbarian.
Just kind of let your shirt go.
We cannot sense it.
Huh. Well.
Kind of come up, just kind of give her like a gentle shove.
Okay, buddy.
Not a mean one, and I'm like, you get to go back to the tailor. You need to be refit.
What do you think these straps are for? Come on. And this is something you noticed when you first met her and she would bulk up into shifter form. The different belts on her would like expand out almost like zip ties to accommodate. She looks down and you see her like tighten them up instead, just zoop zoop.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
It's
that's
still
a
very
well
baggy.
fine. But you got to do better than that for dinner with Strahd. Sorry.
Oh my god, my dress won't go to the wall.
What?
Ah.
Are you insane? I'm sorry, excuse me. What? Are you quite in control of your senses? Did I hear you correctly? You're planning on, like he's like losing his voice. You're taking dinner with a literal insane vampire demigod. Did I hear you correctly? In his own abode, in his seat of power.
We survived
Eyes are
once. We
bugging
can
out
do it
bits.
again. Yeah,
I'm
we
going
did it
to
once. We can
walk-
do it again.
I'm going to walk straight up to Mordenkainen, grab him by the collar, and point over to the enlightened one.
As you
and look
grab
back
him
at-
by the collar, all the Samuels like hands change into like crossbow with
Yeah.
blue bolts. Is like one kind of like lifts a hand like so like.
Yeah, she almost holds it for dramatic effect. She looks at him, looks over and points to the enlightened one, and looks back at Mordenkainen. And lets him go. Really? Dinner?
It's didn't let one side.
He's over in the corner, being a fucking nerd or
Yeah,
whatever.
I found out.
What's he
Step.
doing? Is he checking
We
stocks?
need to
on-
leave the temple.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. We are still here. Ugh. Well, she looks down at herself. Pinches herself. He's here. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm soft as a newborn, so don't expect me taking hit from a tree or two anytime soon. But I'm pretty sure that hold on, give me a second.
Actually, Vasila, you realize that you are completely unharmed.
Yeah, it's just more of like sensitive, like her skin's like sensitive. She's not doesn't have like that crass
Ah.
leathery durability she used to have. She's like, I guess I don't need to get up close and personal anymore. Hold on. I tried this in the vision thing and I just kind of winged it, but I don't know if this will work. All right, hold on. Tell your golems not to attack me for this. All right.
I already lifted my hand in that kind of universal motion that means don't attack her. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Keep it up
Uh,
then. So you pull out the scimitar and like aim at a part of the room. Okay. It then goes to fucking boomerang it and see if the
Comes back. Nice trick.
yeah. Where did
It's no fireball, of course, or magic missile, but you know, I'm sure that's very impressive.
Yeah. I don't know. Magic stuff is still kind of overrated for me, but I've been appreciating its merits a little more ever since I got here. So, also thanks for the whole spell ritual thing. I think that's part of it too. So, yeah.
He smiles at you warmly. You are quite welcome, my dear. Well, I think that was a lot of drama and excitement for a morning. Let's we still have some time in the mansion, so I believe if there's any preparations and Subler you'd like to do before we leave it once and for all, then we do so now. Once we are out and in a safe place, then we can discuss our future plans.
Right.
Duncan's gonna take a moment and just say, somehow we all survived this, and we did it
Oh.
through working together. And he's gonna go on for a few minutes and do his inspiring leader feat, and we all get some temporary hit points.
Oh my god.
Let me see how many we get.
I think it's a good fucking amount.
6 friendly creatures, temporary level plus charisma modifier. So 6 plus, what level are we now? 12.
Yep.
So 18
Was it 12?
temporary
Yeah,
hit points.
sounds-
18 temporary hit points to everyone in the party. I can do up to 6 people, so it'd be the PCs.
Hell yeah. Holy shit. That's awesome at like later levels. I don't think I've seen a feat take off that hard from like leveling up. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I have
Yeah.
Davey gave me allowed me to take Knights of the Rose on Salt. That shit has been coming in very handy.
Really? Okay.
Alright, so I think as the party kind of, you know,
I did identify the Ring of Guardians. I figured I'd spend because it's a little ritual, it's quick.
the Ring of Guardians. Remind me where you got that from.
It was in the chest in the room with the 4 artificer golem things.
Oh, the Ring of the Four Guardians. Right.
Yes.
The Ring of the Four Guardians allows the person attuned to them to control the 4 guardian golems in the room. Well, they
okay.
are within 30 feet. Well, they are within 60 feet of the worker.
See Darwin just kind of toss the ring on the floor. Oh well.
I mean, you guys are still in a temple. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you see, Odin kind of like, not even like ashamed, just like kind of like mage hands it to his hand, like
Before
he
Fisk
holds his
jumps
hand
on
like
it and
this.
starts
See him?
batting it around.
yeah.
Give it like he tries like to get the mage hand like to escape you, Fisk, but you're, like too quick. Dang it! Okay, I'll just
Oh.
like you see him like do it like this as he looks at the ring while you play. Like he's kind of like dangling it like you do for a cat, like like with tchotchkes. Master Talmadgen, if you are unenamored with this particular effect, would you be averse to my taking control of it? I think I could see myself deconstructing its construction for my own benefits.
Sure. Have fun with it.
See like three more magic hands like tried to like get it from Fisk, but Fisk you just like just like too quick.
Eventually,
Come
I
on,
just
Ken, get it
stop
up, I'll just-
randomly,
I'll
and
just
I just stop right in the middle of it and just start licking something on myself. I just start. I just
More kind of like
I'm actually going to walk up to, like, straight up just walk up to the Enlightened One and kind of look him over.
He looks at you, and you see his like tentacles shape. You have antlers now.
Yeah, like your little funky little proboscis things up there too.
You did not before.
Yeah. Hold on, can
I
I?
am not. I do not appreciate horns, antlers, or protrusions on the skull of any kind. They make it harder to get to the brains.
Yeah. Without them, you could.
Fisk
Can I-
stops and slowly looks up at the helmet that he's wearing.
Oh, he kind of catches your gaze, and then you. That is exactly why I am wearing such a helmet. It is there to protect me from the leaders of my kind.
Is that kind of just like a general thing in? I don't know if you guys have a society. You guys are more like intellectually driven barbarians, but it's like, is that common to always try to have as much spiky shit on your head as possible, just to prevent?
He'll kind of float to this chair as you're speaking, and then like put himself down. He'll gesture to Samuel. Mechanicos,
Okay.
a cup of brain matter. My kind are slaves to our masters. He is wearing a helmet made by my kind as well. One of my brethren must have come here in the past. Barovia is one of the few safe places from the Elder Brains.
I think this place had such strong benefits for someone like you. And like Tarm, who's kind of probably completely out of the conversation. You see,
He doesn't know
you
what's going
yeah,
on
you're
at all.
just seeing her talking, like silence, and she's talking more. She looks over at you, gives a thumbs up, and continues talking.
Bassoon kind of catches your eye, Tarmagen, and just shrugs.
Yeah.
Psychos.
Well, does he realize what that helmet does? So he has no
Bassoon?
idea.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
think you told him, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So So he knows I can't hear all this.
Yeah, I know. You guys, I think you told him like what the helmet does before. Like Samuel also like brings him like the cup of like, look, it's like little brains and they're like floating like in water.
A prefrontal mimosa.
Would you like to try some?
Huh? Oh, no, that's how you get, look, all I learned from the Druid Grove is what to eat, what not to eat.
I wasn't going to give it to you anyways.
Everyone, could we perhaps discuss food and what to do next once we leave this place? I, for one, am ready to be gone.
Good point.
Here, here! My son calls out. As nice as this place is, I'm ready to get the hell out of this stupid temple.
The library. There's the library.
What about it?
It's here. Knowledge. Centuries. Power.
I will remain in the Amber Temple. Now that I have my mind again, I will be capable of defending myself better. When I came here first, I was hurt, panicked, desperate. Now that essentially I'm planning to recast my spell here every 24 hours and make my way back to the library, sneaking out whenever I can and taking as much of it as possible.
Commitment to the craft. I mean, you sure? Like, I know Greater Barovia would do so well with someone like you, even if Strahd knows you're on the map again.
When you say Strahd, you see him flinch for a moment, and I think you don't even need to roll insight. All of you can be quite clear. Mordenkainen is terrified of Strahd. Like,
But,
it
being
seems that
here-
his encounter.
You see Basila immediately try to backpedal. There's probably like a million spells and stuff to read here too, so that's probably good.
Be that as it may, he'll turn to honor. Young man, as a fellow pursuer of the craft and as a friend of your master's, you will forgive me if I allowed myself the freedom of speaking to him while you were asleep. To the impression of him that rests on your finger. I understand why you're here and why he was here, and I do feel terrible. I wish there was more I could give you. As I said before, most of my things were stolen from me. Or were lost by me in my state. But there is something that a wizard is never without. Not so long as he is a wizard. I'll tap his side of his head. That is his knowledge. During the night, I've taken the liberty of penning several scrolls here that I think will be quite relevant to your interests, and hopefully can assist you as much as possible. He'll click, and you see like 6 scrolls float in the air, and then like to you honor him.
Not sure what to say. Definitely gracious. But is there any way that we
No.
could convince you to assist us in the battle that is coming? Storm that is brewing.
He casts his gaze downwards. sorry. I will help you all leave this temple. Of that you have my assurance. I will give you all the knowledge that I have. Answer any questions that I can. But I will not face that monster again.
At the very least, given our history together, is there a message you'd like me to pass on to our world once I get back?
Looks to you, Duncan. Master Duncan. I have to say, even on our first meeting, your gentle nature and the hope and quiet charisma that you've had with you were always something that I was jealous of during my time at your college. It seems to me it is not even in question in your mind that you will leave, judging by your question alone. If you do defeat Strahd, indeed, then the mists should fall away, at least for a time. The mists, according to legend, should disappear completely, I hope. Although, one suspects, things are never so simple in Barovia. I had a student, Elena was her name, a brilliant and promising young woman. I promised to make her my apprentice when I came back. Should I not return, and you do, I do request that you find her. She is in my tower in Waterdeep, probably tending to my gardens there. Extend to her my apologies, and give her this. You'll see like this letter, like sealed by Mordenkainen's personal seal. I dare say a personal recommendation from me should carry still some weight in the material realms. Although I hope to be able to give it myself.
I will absolutely do that, and have faith. I believe we will get out. However, if there is any last items of power or components perhaps that my mage friend could use in our battle,
Or armor.
it would only help our cause.
The heart.
And perhaps even the heart.
Oh, if that in case it was not clear, the heart will be leaving with you. I do not believe that it will serve any purpose with a coward such as myself.
Duncan holds his hands up. It is best that I not hold any items of power, but if there's anything else, potions, armor, anything that could help our quest, it would only help you in the end.
He looks so sorrowful. As I said, my friend, my things were stolen from me or lost by me during my time. I suspect most of it is held by Strahd or his cronies or various Barovians who thought that an old babbling fool is all I was, carrying interesting knickknacks and curiosities. However, I did learn of where some items of power lie here in Barovia. In particular, I believe, Miss Vasella, you mentioned this armor, yes?
Huh?
Are you familiar with the Temple Monastery of Argynvoslund?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Then you know of the legendary silver armor that lies in there, an artifact that was said to be forged by the Silver Sunlight himself, Argenvost.
Now I know.
I dare say the Revenants there would have something or two to say about you procuring that armor, but perhaps you are all ready for such an event. Aside from that, I believe... there are the Fanes that I've... The Fanes are places where Strahd himself tied his life, his essence, to Barovia by corrupting the Fey spirits that lived here. I believe in such places of power you would surely find what you seek, or at the very least weaken your foe. But, indeed, he'll hold his hand forward and the heart flashes into existence over
Great.
it.
Yoink.
And Fisk points to Tarm before
Goes to him.
Looks to you, Mordecai.
Do what?
Goes to Tom.
and Fisk will look at you, honor him.
Bard cannot go to him.
If I ask, why not? Honor, I thought honor him here is an extremely promising young man whose career I would be hoping to keep a close eye on the future of. Smiles at you, honor.
Yet.
Fisk looks at you, honor him.
He carries something inside him. We do not want it to have power.
Mordenkainen turns an inquisitive look to you, honor him.
They turn that inquisitive look to Fisk.
See it. He carries something evil. Like we carry other things with us, other people. Thing lives within you.
I think it's been a very traumatic, emotional period here in the temple. Mordenkainen, any idea where these fanes are located?
Mordenkainen is looking at you through his fingers like this, and you can see this film of green magic in between. And he says, as far as I can tell, honor him here is not affected by anything that I can see or sense, and my abilities are fairly sensitive, but one matter at a time. I believe I know where at least one is, and at the very least I know their name. The Mountain Fane, the Swamp Fane, and the Forest Fane. I've devised a spell that allows one to locate them. It is in one of the scrolls I've provided you.
Or are you of the opinion that we are to possibly use these arts that were created at the Fanes to weaken Strahd's power?
Let me put it like this. If you told me that I were to face a dragon, and I had the option to go against this dragon with a sword, or with an army, I would choose the army. I would want to have every advantage I can if I were to go up against a monster like Strahd. But of course, perhaps luck and bravery will be on your side once again. Some would have said it was impossible to find and free me, and yet you've done so. Perhaps you are the rare mage whose power transcends that of magic. One who is simply intelligent and possessed of a sense and natural capability. However, as the smile kind of wanes, I do think that the heart of the Archsage would serve best one of a more divine persuasion. Looks to you, Talmagen.
I look at
And
Fisk.
who's... Oh. I feel bad. Well,
You know where the Arc Wizard heart is still, right? You know, we can still go get that.
I leave the decision to your group, he says.
See, Darminger goes, Honorum's carrying a bag of holding. We'll just put it in there. We'll know who's supposed to carry it when the time comes. You're probably right, but, yeah, this isn't the place for me to take that.
Yeah. I just want
I
to
merely
put it out.
used it as a... I merely used it as a battery for my spells. I think one... you could do this so too, Master Honorum, if that is the group's decision. Although I believe no matter who it is, the heart will grant them power. Although, with power comes price.
You see, as he says that, you see Vasily like,
Great responsibility.
yeah, no, I wasn't responsible.
Okay.
Yeah.
You,
ask quick-
Honorum, Fisk. Everyone hears Fisk say. He grabs your arm, just kind of like letting you know.
We hope we are wrong.
But as you look down, his eyes flash yellow, and Honorum, only you hear in Sahabiel's voice. But I don't think I am. And I let go and walk away.
Alright.
Repeat that just for me because I couldn't quite understand what he
The
said.
last word, yeah.
You're not
What is
supposed to hear it. It's for me.
Okay, fine.
Watch the recording.
Mordekainen. Yeah, exactly. Alright, the Archsage's heart goes to the bag of holding. Did I get that right?
Unless somebody really wants to grab it, I'm not. So, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right. And the heart kind of floats
I just got done.
towards you, like, and you see like Mordenkainen kind of like wheels it into the bag of holding before he begins like breaking his connection with it.
Quick question,
And
Dan.
yeah,
We established last time that the hearts existed in the real world outside of Barovia. Is there any way I could do some type of a... Because I have the researcher background, maybe I've read something about it and I would know why a divine person might be better off than an arcane
Well-
user like Norm?
Oh, we got a whole book to look
Oh,
at
yeah.
about that stuff, too. So,
yeah,
Okay,
sure.
we-
Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage.
Someday
Say
we're
like
going to get out of this
history.
mess.
Yeah.
History or what?
History or Arcana, and I would say like anyone who has either of those as and who has Arcana proficiency may also roll if they're curious.
I feel like I would know
um,
with the 31.
Yeah, like Duncan, like it's more. This is less of like stuff that you've read about, and more like kind of conjecture based on logic from your part, stuff based on stuff like you read
What?
on other things.
okay, hold on. I need to take a potty break, and that roll is the reason.
I was gonna say,
Cannot wait.
alrighty. That's good idea.
The fuck, dude?
Well,
The day that Vasilla,
Okay.
the day that Vasilla corrects Duncan is the day Duncan just walks
Look,
into Strahd.
they hate it's justified. Her village lives with a fucking heart, okay? So it's justified.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
it's a completely justified
Fuck.
Hey,
crime.
if you can make it work, it's still fucking
It's true.
insane.
From what my dad told me as a
Right.
kid, there you go. All right, Duncan's Bartik on top of it.
Sick.
So the reason why is because the Archsage heart was created by an Archsage, which means it more lines up with the abilities of one and like would more readily allow one to shine, essentially. Otherwise, it would just kind of act as like a more of a general like empowerment thing, but like someone with divine powers, such as a cleric or divine sorcerer or
She already has druidic. What do I do?
paladin,
No.
would
Wait, duh,
best
orc.
be able to utilize it. It's kind of implied that like the heart can like change a bit, like to
Whoops.
line up with
Whoops,
its
ignore that.
user. If they are of the same thing. So, like for example, the Archdruid heart would work best with druids and rangers, the wizard with sorcerers and wizards, potentially artificers. Well, actually, sorry, specifically not artificers. The scholar's heart with artificers, and bards.
I'm a freaking druid and shit. Let's go.
Yeah, because they were created by spellcasters, like they're not as helpful to the pure melee classes, but yeah, they can still help them in a way. Right. I believe at the moment, any preparations that you guys want. So, Mordenkainen basically gives Honorim like a sidelong glance, but moves over here and says, "Well, here we are, my friends. And Gorsast, if you have any questions or matters that you'd like to discuss before we exit, then I suggest doing so now."
What's your plan for getting us out of here, Master?
At the moment, the Amber Temple is reset. That is to say, the falling of dusk at each night, its defenses reassert themselves. That which has been struck down rises once again by the temple's foul magics. There was another one here. On the outside and the inside, a leader of the barbarian tribe that has called these mountains their home. I know that his attention has been on us ever since we've entered. At least ever since you've entered. We have a few options here. One, we charge out and blast him and his barbarian to pieces. Or, well, get cut down screaming ourselves. Two, as soon as we step foot out of the temple, I teleport all of you away and retreat into the temple myself. If any of you have any alternative plans, I am all ears.
How far can you teleport us?
I've traveled through most of this plane in my year here. I can teleport you to any of the major settlements if you wish it. It teleport you back to my old tower, though I think that one has been probably subsumed. I could teleport you even to the front of the castle itself, Castle Ravenloft, although I'm unsure why you would want to do that. Or to Argynvostolt itself, if you like. At least
read my mind.
edge of the mount, the edge of the mountain there, as I was not there myself.
You see Vasil kind of looking at the group.
There's a
I
little
mean-
tavern in Valaki. You may have visited there.
Ah, the Blue Water Inn. Yes, I've patronized them more than once. The lovely Danica and their husband, whose name I forget. Daniel remembers it's Erwin. You kind of get the impression Morgan can try to be a bit of a womanizer. Unfortunately, no such luck there, although I believe her sister threw a shoe at me with quite some enthusiasm. So I was hoping to one day meet the young vixen again. Is it there that you wish to? You guys know who he's talking about. He's talking about Victoria, the Martikov,
Yeah,
the
yes.
teacher at the church.
Yeah, Tarmin's
Is it
kinda
Valaki
giggling
that you
at
wish
that.
to go to?
I look at everybody and go, if they have scumble, it's on me.
I could deal with some actual civilization.
Look at Fisk and honor him. Our beds are there.
We could use a couple days of R&R, rest and reading.
Of course you could. Valaki, please, Professor. I give him a thankful
Oh.
nod.
You have it.
Rena.
What's that Fisk side? I didn't quite catch that last.
Irina.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the name, but I'm certain whoever it is a downright lovely individual. Out of character, Fisk, you know who he's talking about when, like, you instinctively feel like he's talking about Father Tushan. He's talking about the barbarians that tried to capture you. He's talking about his undead army that consists of your friends. You're uncertain if this means you'll get another chance to avenge them, free them, or if such a chance will come later. I will simply say this is what you know, or at least suspect. I will do my best. Honorim, I will require your help in the matter, as I will require a wall of force to be erected the moment the doors are open. At least a little bit of ways from the temple body. Once the wall is erected, I will use the teleportation spell on all of you. Do you have any questions?
Just a thank you.
That's not a question, but you are welcome nonetheless.
Let's go home. shall we?
Soon, like, raises his hand. Well, yes, my orcish friend. Is it true that you shaved your head because you really think that having no hair makes you think faster, or were you just fucking with us?
Makes you like more aerodynamic, right?
I know, really
You
stares
see
and
Vasily
assumes.
looking around like, oh.
Mordenkainen raises a hand and taps his head 3 times, and you see like flowing locks like immediately burst out there. It is a personal choice. So just grins and shakes his head. Wizards.
On the topic of headgear, do you think I'm able to like retract and send these things back out, or is it are like hallways or doors going to be an issue
No.
from here on out?
No, this was an illusion.
No,
Like,
I'm
he
talking
kinda,
about
moves
my
his head
hands.
like through the hair like this.
Oh no, I'm talking about
I've
my.
never had antlers. I could try to chop them off. I
Hold
could
on,
ask
I could-
Samuel to grab a knife if
What-
they're
what if I-
bothering you.
No, it's good. So I did that. What I thought was a fireball, and I kind of just willed it out me. But now when I do magic, it's different. But maybe I could do it the first way. And hold on, you see her squint, and like, Daniel, I don't know what the fuck this quote translates to mechanically. She's going to see if she can like mechanically or magically or in some other benign way retract the horns so they're not in the way. This is
You
the
start getting a headache.
oh
And, like your nose starts to bleed a little bit. Like, "Argh."
oh my god.
Armsy looks over at Vasilla.
Roll me Roll me a Constitution check, Vasilla.
That's still my best stat.
I think you need to use the bathroom before we go there, Vasilla.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I ran out of crit.
Sorry. So a little one squeaks out, echoing in the chamber.
Huh.
The antles are made the same.
Ah, fuck. Oh well. I'll
See,
figure
Bassoon
it
kind of
out.
lights his finger on fire, like to kind of like burn the smell away, like when you light a match after a fire.
Well, let me. I still don't know Druid craft. Oh well.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Then, my friends, gather round. Let's go to the first floor and be ready. And with that, I'm going to move here. Those of you who have, let's say, tourists in your head, are aware. You instinctively know that now that the doors will open for you. But whether the same people that stepped into the Amber Temple are the same people that are stepping out, that is distinctly a matter of personal opinion. Now let me grab all of y'all. Fisk, Duncan, go away, Samuel. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing anybody? Yes, Varys. All of you go down to the second floor. The first floor, sorry.
Do I have a shield in my inventory?
I don't know.
Oh,
Wait, yeah, Vasilla, Maverick, what about that armor stuff? Like, what happened?
Oh yeah, I
You
want
to-
real quick. I guess like before we leave, I'm gonna look at the group. Like, do we still have that that what was that green chainmail? The what was it? The emerald shit.
Yeah. Darwin
anyone-
says.
Is anyone using it?
Well, he's wearing it.
You see her look down. Fuck.
It's just like it's like so filthy after like all this
Yeah,
time, like in the temple and everything. It's just
Yeah, jeez, ugh, yeah, you keep that. Whatever.
I don't think you want to be wearing this. I'm not
Yeah,
sure I
no,
want to
you-
be wearing it.
Yeah, you made your point. Does anyone at least have like a shield or something I can borrow?
I have a flute.
soon like looks
Awesome, appreciate it,
around
Duncan.
like one sec. You look around, like kind of like pick up the table and just like kind of like start chopping at it with his axe, like makes like
Are you giving me the Dark Souls playing shield, dude?
just like takes like a couple of pieces of metal and just like bangs them through.
It's the most orc shield I've
Chazir.
ever seen. It's a 40k.
Yeah,
shit.
it's serviceable. Like it's like the piece of wood that connects to the hand is being held in with like 2 daggers.
If it wasn't for the fact that I have Tavern Brawler, I would actually refuse this, but this works.
Beggars can't be choosers.
She looks at it. I'm going to put shield question mark on my sheet right now.
Shield question mark sheet added. Modern see Modern kind and like just silly. And as you guys are now downstairs,
At least he's a beautiful 15 right now.
so you see like 2 Samuels gonna stand like with like a bunch of drinks like ready for everyone. Good luck, masters. We look forward to your next visit.
We'll see you never. Think. You can bring this place with you, right?
Oh yes,
All
you
right.
can access it from any realm.
Well, you're not half bad, buddy. Just gonna walk up and like pat him on the shoulder, a little rough.
Like as you go to pat him on the shoulder, he kind of like moves his head backwards, like doesn't want to repeat of like last time when you rubbed his head.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. She's like, I'm not doing that, but in her mind, she's like, damn it.
Well, thank you, Miss Priscilla.
Yeah.
If I may, I do think the antlers rather complete the look.
Well, let's see about the next door I walk through. Says about that. All right. Simple as that.
Like they're not like gigantic. Like they're like about this size.
she's
now, but-
she's whining. She got like dropped an entire foot in height, so everything
Yeah.
feels big to her.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But
Yeah.
but like they're not like massive antlers that like she'll be like it'll be kind of annoying like to get shirts over your like you'll probably have to like widen the neck.
Oh
of
my
some
god,
shirts, but that's pretty much
shirts.
it.
Oh, how is she gonna take her like shit off now? It's gonna be like fucking like it's gonna be like a tent over her head. Oh man.
Every chandelier in every bar.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right. She clangs the wooden shield with the much nicer looking rapier and looks at everyone. Oh. Any more wisecracks?
It seems that there is nothing to be said. Enough prattling with your human sensitivities. We march.
Good, are you feeling?
Mr. Ranrim, could I have you at the front?
What was that?
You're feeling all right?
He said, Master Ranrim.
Yeah, I go to swat the bloodied marker away from Duncan's head.
No, he is bloodied. He stayed up all night. He only had a short rest.
Oh my god, yeah! Holy shit! Oh, fuck.
Did you roll
Yeah,
dice for that there, Duncan, by the way?
For what?
For your HP.
No, you just
Just 'cause
assigned
you're
me
showing
a.
us 17.
We didn't talk about whether it was a short rest or not. You just gave me some HP, so I'm happy to figure that out later. Duncan looks like
so
shit.
go ahead and roll me some head dice now for what would have been your short rest during the night. 9, 5, 4, 6. That is 10, 20, 29. All right, so you get 29 HP points back there, Duncan. Plus 7. So that's 36.
Song of
total.
Rest is what I'm calling that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And 1d8 plus 2 for healing from me, and 5
Sure, go ahead.
for lay on hands.
So, here's what I would like everyone to do. Please place yourselves as you would, just in case things do go south. And roll
Really?
me
Sorry,
initiative.
I'm still catching up. That's 26 that I did, and what was that from Tarm? 2d8.
1d8 plus 2, so 6, and then 5 from lay on hands.
Okay, so that's 10, 20, 29, 20, 36, 40, 45 points. Thank you so much.
And that spends my
Right, I placed the NPCs at the front there. So, Fisk, Vasila, Tom, Duncan, please place yourselves as
Yep,
you would.
yep.
I'm gonna kill
Oh my god,
Sin's
the
evil
fucking
twin.
did we do the Arcana rolls for the
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Side?
Basically, all it was is like, why would the
Okay.
Archsage out? It's because a sage made it.
Okay.
Like, it was made by a cleric, so like.
It's more of
holy
like who
power
made it
people are the
rather
best,
than
yeah.
who it's intended for. Okay.
I'm like, so let Duncan get ahead of
Yeah.
us. And
Oh, right.
Duncan ahead of us, not behind us.
Where's the front? Oh, okay, up here.
I'm
Alright.
still trying to like update my
And
character
this-
sheet, so I'm not sure what's
It's
happening.
all,
That's
it's
right.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Just
go.
update. If you update your token, Duncan, it should be updating your character sheet as well. So I'm gonna roll for the NPCs first.
Oh.
Mordenkainen,
Oh boy.
just in case.
All right, that's not
And
horrible.
Enlightened Van, aka Cossats.
Bring it, Squid Games.
This is like before you go into a cave in Skyrim and there's a bunch of health potions lying around.
Yeah, where's our health
and
potions?
Vice.
Duncan needs it.
No, he's looking pretty fun, good now.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Honorim, I'm assuming that you're preparing your wall force as per request.
I'm actually gonna look over at Duncan.
Actually, sorry. Terribly sorry. I remember. You guys didn't disappear at the beginning. So you'll say, King Crimson this. He will say, alright, so we shall try to make it to the door as quietly as possible. And then when we open the doors to the temple, then Wall of Force, and I will engage a teleportation spell. Sorry, he's not talking with the Bohemian accent. And with that, guys are going to appear. It's going to open the door and exit. And that, you guys will appear at the front of where you guys disappeared. In the Emperor Temple. Now! Okay, let me leave. Where are you guys? Where? Can you guys see the map?
Still on the same map.
Oh, it's just being a bit slow because of the amount of NPCs being moved around. There we go. Change the music back. That you guys, as you guys exit the door, you guys are once again in the corridor in the Ember Temple where you left earlier. That's not right.
That Tomas's dead body in here?
Nope, that's I'm not sure what's happening, but for some reason it like copied all of you into the both sides. You guys should be at the right side there, where the Mad Mordenkainen, like right next to where the Mad Mordenkainen once was.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be able
Yeah.
to see yourselves.
I missed that guy.
In
You
the
cannot.
utter darkness of the Amber Temple, as you guys are once again more in darkness, Mordenkainen is going to and a pulsation of light emits from him as he casts the. And you guys can see in the dark a bit better now, thanks to the light coming off of Mordenkainen. Those damnable flaming skulls should be in the room beyond us. I can cast. I will use a diversion. Move as stealthily as possible. Question: can you guys see the turn order?
It just popped up, yeah. Also,
Nobody. It's
Is it
not
pop-
populated.
Is it?
there's nothing.
Is it
on
not populated?
Nope.
It is not populated.
How about now?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright. That's a shame. I was hoping that that would fix it. That's alright. Alright. We
Trying to
don't,
jump scare us with
uh,
all the enemies being added.
Like, no. Alright, so with that, Mordenkainen is going to open the door as quietly as possible. And you guys indeed see the three flame skulls and like hearing like their voices as they discuss do their mad shattering. And he's going to cast as silently as possible a sort of invisible like wall between you and them. And he's going to roll his stealth check and move forward quietly. You guys can see that like the invisible wall kind of like you can sort of see like from the back of it an image of the corridor you guys are standing in but empty.
That's wizard shit.
Right, Honorim, what would you like to do?
Turn to Fisk. Do you have something that's more stealthy?
Oh, sorry, it is Fisk's turn. Apologies.
Shadows of the Temple will pull in around the party. And kind of cling to everybody, obscuring their movements. Sudden twitches and things aren't seen.
How many creatures can you affect with that? Ooh.
For the duration, each creature you choose within a 30
That's
foot.
awesome.
Yeah. It's brutal.
That's badass. Alright, Fisk, that is your turn. Put concentration on yourself. And anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I will try to follow Mordenkainen's lead and quietly just go behind him as quiet as I can.
Sure, give me a stealth check. Tom Jim, you're up.
31.
It's my turn.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hold up the rear here. I'm gonna make sure everybody gets out. Just gotta keep an eye on everybody. Holding my action. Not that I have one, but you know.
Alrighty. Bassoon is going to let out a deep breath, and he's going to make a step. That's not a stealth check.
Whoa!
A quiet suplex.
Just
Just
so
like-
puts
just
his
a-
honor him onto himself. Actually, this far, but he will dash actually, and he'll kind of like put his like hand on the door handle and look to the rest of the party like for confirmation.
Just put his finger up to his mouth and nod.
Yeah, just hold.
Sin returns the nod and he'll roll a sleight of hand to open the door as quietly as possible with an 11. Does that add?
He gets
The
out of
door
strength, right?
goes. Look, the door scrapes a bit along the floor, and Bassoon immediately freezes as the flaming skulls like suddenly perk up and look around for the source of the noise. They have the initiative of 10. 5, 15, and 17. Oh, I love these extensions. It puts them automatically. Bassoon is frozen in place.
Would have been a 21 though, wouldn't it?
No,
Oh, no,
that's
no,
a
it's
stealth
sleight of
check.
hand.
Not that's
Yeah,
a
you're
sleight
right.
of hand. Yeah. First. Did you hear that? Yes, I did as well. More rats. No, it sounded like a door being open. But it's closed. You can see it's closed. It's going to make a. Let me see. It's going to make an investigation check. Technically, let's see. One.
Uh-oh.
Looking for the source of the noise. It's going to look towards the wall. And sorry, Ben, did you want to say something?
I was thinking if I could cutting words, but I can't see from where my character is, so I can't do anything.
I also think cutting words might like end up giving our position away too.
Maybe.
Can't see shit. What? Must have been the
See,
wind.
technically, I think it should be rolling a perception check first. So that's gonna be 18 plus 2 instead. So now it knows the direction it came from. So it's just going to kind of float towards the wall, and then he's going to roll an investigation check as his action, and then it's going to. 11. Must have been my imagination. Duncan, you're up.
Okay. I still can't see the turn order. I don't know if that matters, but
Not for now, it doesn't.
okay. So let's see here. Not much I can do except sneak. So I can inspire myself, right?
No, I don't. Can actually? I think you can by this level.
Is it? I think it's a 14th level thing for Bard. I think Lord Bard's the only one that can do it, but Lord Bard
Yeah.
it's specified as that
But
they
it's
can use
specified
it for
others.
themselves. Yeah. Yeah. You're only surprisingly you're only a few levels off from actually being able to use on yourself.
Apparently, according to my quick Google search, no, I cannot inspire myself. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try to sneak up.
Yeah, it specifically says other than yourself.
Oh, gotcha. So is it a stealth check, DM?
Stealth check, yeah. You need a couple of more levels until you buy into your own bullshit kind of thing.
I'm using that for Val.
Ooh,
Success.
29.
29.
Essentially, you get to move. If you dash, you get to move up to your full movement because when stealthing, you're moving at half speed.
Those are the two flaming skulls next to us, but they don't see us, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it seems that there is an illusory wall. Like they do seem to have like their attentions like protruded, the three flame skulls, but they don't also. But at the same time, like they don't seem to see you guys. But they are kind of like looking around, like something is off, kind of thing.
Gotcha. Can I look at Fisk and like with my hands? Which way are we going?
Heading to this door.
And DM, I'm supposed to be giving off. Well, actually, I wouldn't be giving off light if we're trying to sneak. So this is as far as I can see. So I'm gonna move out of the way of the door and then wait here, and that'll end my turn.
Right. Duncan, you can hear something like, all praise be to the old ones, praise be to the old ones, praise be to the old ones, praise be to the old ones. Flame Skull here, Varys is going to stealthy stealth as well. Right, and the enlightened one simply floats forward. He does not need to step on the ground. Fisk, you're up.
Hearing that door creak. Be 1 second. Yeah, it's already open. Shit. All right. I'm going to just step out. Basically up to the illusionary wall. And wave the others behind quietly.
Right. This flame skull.
And I'm gonna hold my action if any of them sees one of us. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna hold an attack if any one of them sees us.
Realized it never went through earlier.
Certainly.
My bad, Daniel. I thought the initiative I rolled earlier went through, but it did not. So I'm gonna put that in now.
Yeah, no problem. Just go ahead and I'll add you to the initiative there. In just a moment. Let's see, those of you here. Guys, like here, like as if someone's lashing somebody else. Like in each one, like in each time, like the sound, the muttered prayer, like increases in cadence, like Flame Skull is those damned cultists are at it again. I have half a mind to speak to the headmaster. He's going to move forward and make an intelligence saving throw. Technically, I think that's a... No, it's a beta investigation. That's 17 plus... Oh, that's the same thing. However, that is one off of beating Mordenkainen's DC.
Oh my
See it
god.
move forward, like, and kind of like move around Varys and around Mordenkainen, like everyone's frozen, and he does not see you guys. See like a mage hand made of fire, like go to like open the door, but like tries to grasp on the handle that isn't there, and twist it. It's just like you guys hear like and like see like this kind of like transparent door opens. Shut up. Oh. What's happening? That did not work. Try again. That does not work. You see a small red bead spat by it and blooms into a fiery rose in the middle there.
You just fireball things? I'd love to do that.
The prayer ceases and like, praise the Dark Lords, praise Prince Strahd, praise the Inheritor. Flameskull mutters about crazy cultists and floats back, like, kind of like pauses and looks at Fisk. I always hated this statue. And, like, just stands around there. Tomagen, you're up. I guess he like Mordenkainen's like sweating bullets.
Was the Flameskull talking to Meredith?
No, it was talking to the other two Flameskulls.
Oh, I thought it looked over.
You guys are there.
I thought you said it looked at Fisk and said it to him. I was like, huh?
No, it looked at Fisk and said, "I always hated the statue."
Oh, okay.
Fisk is like just stock still, just watching this thing float by.
I get up into
fire
the
bloomed. You guys saw these three figures and then disappeared.
as I step through. Tarmjan throws up his hood, and then at that point he just realizing what he sees, he's like, "No wonder everybody's nervous." And I kind of assess things, and I get up by Fisk. And see Tarmagin's just like, he's right there, but he's almost invisible. It's like he's just become part of everything. And you just see him motion, go, I got this. And I post up, right there.
Soon is going to move forward as much as he can. It seems the stealth is holding. Those of you who can see or hear, like the lashing and praying intensifies into a frenzy once the yowls die down. Thanking the gods for the pain, the agony, the blessed retribution that scours the flesh, leaves only purity behind. Visela, you up.
Oh, that was quick. Okay. Let's take a look. She's going to look over at the group, and do I roll a stealth in my turn? I guess.
Yes.
Okay. She's got the cloak. Actually no, she's the cloak of bats on, so this would be normal. She's gonna step up here. Actually no, I should be rolling stealth. Technically, I should be rolling stealth right here. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm good. So you creep up. 5, 10, 15. So you look up to the group. She kind of looks at everyone, and she kind of like looks at, goes a little wide-eyed here for a second, blinks, looks back over at the entrance, and kind of looks at Tarm and Fist and kind of confirms to like go through here.
We're kind of waving everybody on.
Yeah, it's like we're
Okay.
just kind of holding the position until everybody gets through. Or at least
Yeah, I don't have enough movement to go through. Is this a double
Yep.
door? Or is this a single?
Double door.
Okay. Well, just so people don't have to move through my token to get through, I'm gonna end my movement here.
Duncan, you're up. You two can see like this. Oh, maybe you can't. 'Cause Irish. Like this, like it's almost like a perverse ceremony of some sort. Ritual, the sound of it at least, like ritual whipping and scourging. You heard of this, of course. Coming from that direction.
I forgot, or we keep forgetting. I have dark vision now.
Ow.
I have
That's
the owl. Although I read the words of it and it's a tattoo, so Varys gave me a tattoo at some point in the temple.
a tattoo and a needle. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a tattoo.
It's got a little tramp stamp. Good for you.
Right, so you activate it for the day. Like for the next 10 minutes, you will have dark vision. Oh wait, sorry. Is it 1 minute? No. What is it? Hold on.
It's
No,
you also
sorry,
have.
No, it's at all time. It's all
Yep,
times.
yep,
Yeah, it's at
yep.
all time. My apologies. I'm sorry.
That's why I used to have
Suck,
that
it's only for a
90-foot
minute.
freaking dark vision that was so
Yeah,
ungodly for a while.
Yeah.
Did
there
anybody
you go.
pass me? Nobody passed me. Or Bassoon did.
Bassoon did.
Yeah, you're at the farthest right now.
5. I'm gonna poke my head back out. 10. I'm gonna poke my head back out and just whisper as quietly as I can. There's a ritual going on. They're chanting. Be aware. And then I'll move back in 15, 20, 25. Actually, I'll go 25, 30, and then I'll wait here. Oh, wait, no, I have an action still. So when I was out there, I
Moving
would have
towards the
used.
stairs, Duncan.
No, I'm having trouble with roll 20 tweaking out. I don't even remember how much movement I had. No. I'm trying to get to the
Go
corner.
over here, so
Okay.
just go
And
around.
when that works. When I was out there, I just whispered everything that I was hearing. What is it I'm seeing here again?
You're seeing this fat, squat, almost dwarven like in height, looking like greasy-headed and greasy priest-looking guy, whipping with he has one scourge and a whip, as he takes turns like whipping and striking this individual with like chains and screws all over his body, like bent over, and whose the chains like is in his hand, like in the fat guy's hand, and he's whipping him. And then he alternates to this what seems to be 3 people sewn together, diseased skin stretched over to include all of them. All despite the weapons, like they don't seem to, be in pain or afraid. They're simply rising in crescendo as he is switching from common to Barovian, back to common, proselytizing about the glory of the agony of the dark gods and asking Strahd and Kazamazans for their blessings.
Okay, so for this turn, sorry, it's a little janky. I see that, and I'm going to come back out and put my back against the wall. You guys go first, and I'll tell them everything I saw, and that'll end my turn.
The time being, the Flame Skull's curiosity has been sated. So, Honor, you are up.
Just 14.
Can I throw an inspiration at him, or does that have to be on my turn?
He's got a 14, so
On
he
your
might have made it.
Okay.
14. Under the flame scuds. Like, damn it! I can't concentrate. Where's this damned noise is coming from? He's going to, and he's going to make a double fire attack. Actually, no, that's a triple fire attack. No. This isn't the spell. This is a double fire attack with disadvantage at towards your location, Honorim. 15 and 9. I don't think a 15 hits you, Honorim.
No.
Alright. However, he does like as the bolt kind of passes through the illusion, like it passes through the illusion, and you see the flame skull kind of like literally the eyes kind of like disappear and then open as if it was like blinking in shock. What? Where'd it go? And Varys says, "Shit," quietly, and like seemed like very silently, kind of like preparing his bow and looking to the rest of you. Surprise attack? Yes, no?
Next.
Disco just kind of hold his hand up.
Like, still keep his bow out, but still move as quietly as possible. Like, and as he realizes, that there's people in the other corridor, he'll kind of switch in. He'll actually move. Actually, no, he'll move up to here, and he'll hold. Because he's not gonna dash. He's going to hold an action to attack in case anything happens. The enlightened one. This is banal. Enough delays. He's going to raise his hand because he's an impatient illithid. Guys, all let me see. All of you feel a force acting on your feet, attempting to raise you through telekinesis.
Oh.
Do any of you resist?
Yeah?
Alright, give me a strength saving throw.
Strength?
Anybody who's resisting, give me a strength saving throw, yes.
I eyeball him, but I go with it. And you see me, I'm like, I got my axe ready. Mother Sorrow is ready to go.
Hey, Daniel, did my save swap just now? Did my save proficiency just swap?
I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm looking at my sheet and
I didn't touch your sheet. Any changes? We'll just add.
Oh,
so
why
Fisk,
is
you're the
it-
only one who's listing.
okay.
Right?
Yeah, we're
Does-
good.
If you're no longer a
First-
barbarian, then I think fighter would be your first level there.
Yeah, fight. I don't know. I think I might accidentally swap fighter for druid, so swap my proficiencies around. So, but I put it back. So it's, there we go.
Alright. In that case, nobody else is resisting. He's going to gather the 5 of you guys. And you guys kind of like kind of like a little bit too tight. And he's just simply going to move you all like in a floating ball, like and as he advances, like he raises you guys above like the sight line of like the worshippers here so they don't see you. It's not comfortable. You guys can feel like it's actually a little bit painful how like squished you guys are getting, but you guys aren't physically being hurt.
Okay.
We must hasten before the fools realize what's happening. Hungry! Like this figure crawls out from its containment. I smell meat. And it's going to make a search check for this yummy meat people that it's smelling.
And that is, let me see. Does pass without? I think pass without a trace technically like also addresses sense. Yeah.
It says leaves no trace.
Not be tracked except by magical means.
Yep.
Exactly.
No
Yep.
trace. Yeah.
No
It's like
trace.
90. Like it's kind of like. And because they're kind of like along the floor, like it doesn't exactly sees you guys because also you guys are still standing in the illusion. Fisk, go ahead.
I think everybody had floated back. I'm going to start. Well, I will give that thing a wide berth.
Stealth check, please. Why? 28. Yeah. You glance above. Its tongue kind of twitches a little bit when you pass there, but doesn't like. Why? Thank you for
I'd like to
anything
take my
else?
action to grab Basila and push her just right there through the door to the other
So
side.
let you allow this.
I think both in that
Just slowly
it's-
reach out a hand and just grab the front of your shirt and just slowly start pushing you behind me.
You see her like having like put her concentration and resisting the levitate, and she kind of relaxes. You grab her, she looks at you and like, and then she kind of gets dragged off. Yeah. So
Put her right there. That's it. That
Right
is
here?
my turn. Yep.
Heinen is. Oh, go ahead, Adam.
I'm just wondering if I had enough movement to get myself and her on the other side of the door. There's a free action. Close
usually
it.
if you're moving a creature and you and you're stealthing, that's going to have like to quarter your movement, which I know you have a lot, but not sure if you have quite enough for that as well.
Well, I only moved, so hold on. So I've got
Holding on.
10, 15. That's 15 feet. So feline agility, I'm up to 90. Halved is 45.
That's true. Okay, no problem. Let me see.
Free action, close the door. Priscilla and I are both on the other side. Just quietly click, click. And then turn around to whatever the fuck
Oh.
this is.
yeah, I just noticed. I'm like, okay, we're clear. We're not clear.
No, we're not.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to set things here, but like for some reason, like it bugged out a bit. But Mordenkainen is going to attempt to essentially keep up the spell, and he's going to like ready an action in case something happens, which it is about to, because one of the spells goes like, something is amiss. This is we are there. You're under a spell. And it's going to make an intelligence saving throw to try to see through the illusion. 23. It blinks. Intruders! However, it did use an action.
but it flares up, and the other two are going to. But yeah, you guys all hear it says intruders. So, Tamjin, you're up.
Okay.
You are currently floating against your will, telekinizing.
No, I'm not.
15
I decided that's enough of that. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Tarman just kind of puffs into existence there. And then
Oh!
5, 10,
Misty step.
15,
Nice.
20, 25, 30. And
The
yeah,
entrance
that's
is
it. That's
over
where.
here, if that's what you
Oh,
want.
that's the
that's-
entrance. I'm
that's
sorry.
the
Oh,
door.
okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, I would be
You don't have to go
popped
that
to
far.
there.
Bye.
Wait.
You just see
I
Tarman. He's
live
like,
here now.
nope. Yeah, I can get to there, and I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna whip open the door, and you just hear a kind of a whistle.
Soon says, "Oh shit," and then he's going to move over here, and he's going to. Let me see. Yeah, no, he's going to stealth to attempt to not like alert these guys. That's 21. And he's going. Oh god damn it! Almost all of his spells are fire spells. You can't really do much in that. He's going to cast, I guess, this as hard as he can. Acid Arrow at the level 4 at the one that sussed you guys out. And no, it's this one at the very top.
Door's closed.
Oh, the door's closed. Oh, oops. My apologies. In that case, he's simply going to prepare an arrow.
Okay.
Flame Skull over here. Mubby. Flames.
Good, bro. It's good.
So just kind of
I just wanted to make sure I was seeing
NPC.
it right.
No, you're good. This one attempts but cannot see through the illusion. However, it knows there's an illusion there. Priscilla, you're up.
So what's is this guy over here specifically is like figuring this out?
This guy
No,
is currently busy whipping his two guys in, as
Oh,
their prey.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
Doesn't
think
seem
any
to have
of those
noticed the
3 guys
body
have seen us yet.
All right. So I kind of like look at the group and kind of like motion of like where to next.
Saw me disappear down there.
Okay. Daniel, can I use the dash action and move up here and move my full speed, or would I have to move half speed because I'm stealthing?
Stealth is half speed, so you can move with dash. You can move up to a regular movement, while recalling that allies counts difficult terrain.
Yeah. So.
Actually, but
I mean, I
remember
could
that
do
Mordenkainen,
this.
Duncan, and Andarim are floating, so yeah.
Okay. Mordenkainen. All right. Boom. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's like kind of like duck under. Duncan, you get like you feel like the back of your boots get scrape against one of the sills and she's but antlers, I should say antlers. But other than that, she does make it up front, kind of like eyeball, like her like facing like the like those 3 there, and just continue to slowly. And she brings up the cloak of Elf. No, I don't have the fucking cloak of Elf.
I have that one.
Yeah. No, I got the cloak of Bats. Damn it! Fly away if shit goes south. All right. I'm going to just end my turn there.
Hi, Duncan, you up?
So I'm unable to move as long as I'm floating, right?
You could make a strength saving throw to try to break it.
All right.
that will allow you to break it. He isn't trying very hard to do that, and you kind of like, and you fall to the floor, from 15 feet high, meaning you take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for 4.
Wait, I thought this was barely above the ground. I didn't know it was 15 feet
Yeah,
up.
I said, I said, guys, there's a 15 on you guys, and I did.
I
say
see a 1 and a
that it
5.
was
Sorry.
Levitate. I did say it was levitating you guys above eye level of these guys. This is how they haven't noticed you, most of you yet.
Well then. Well.
Would you have
How
done
high is
something else
this?
then, Duncan?
How high is the ceiling from me?
About another 15 feet, I think.
Does Featherfall have verbal components?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna gesture to Mordenkainen to put me down, and then I'm gonna hold the dash action.
It's not
so that I
Mordenkainen
can
that
move.
has you. It's
Enlightened one.
the
Enlightened one?
Enlightened one.
Alright.
But
Then yeah, I'm
but he
dropping.
will-
Fuck
he
this.
will-
This is annoying.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna drop.
Sure. In that case, D6 bludgeon. That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and the donk is going to draw their attention. Ah, more believers sent by the Father Tushan to us, and they will join.
I was hoping I could do some kind of like a acrobatics or something to try to save or stealth or something, since we have pass without a trace on us.
You know what? That's a fair thing. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. If you roll above a, let's say, 10, I'll allow it. What?
Ooh.
King Crimson! And,
He led he led the PT
Duncan-
in school. Yeah.
Duncan,
He learned how to
you
roll.
Take 4 points. Duncan, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but you manage to like land softly enough that it doesn't make much noise.
So
Okay.
like looks over like at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Like kind of.
Am I able to I'm gonna do a stealth. I'm gonna use my movement and my action to try to move.
You used your action. You used your action to break out of the spell.
Okay, then I'll use my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you not stealthing anymore?
It's half movement for stealth, so you'll be able to move 50.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. 5, 10, 15. That'll end my turn. No, it's a little tedious. Sorry, guys. That'll end my
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, it is. We'll be out here in a few more rounds. Don't worry. That's 20 seconds to leave the Amber Temple. Let's
Or
do
in
it.
2 more episodes, one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that, as this Flame Skull is going to roll an investigation check, trying to find what his naughty little people are. Fortunately, it does break it. However, all it sees is a closed door and the hungry. And it's going, you again. Fiery. Honor him, you're up.
Where's my Grubhub?
I Misty stepped down.
Alright. Alright, now that you've broken line of sight. Very, do you want to move as well, Anna? Wait, because you're still floating. Well, I mean, you could break it as an action and then use 15 feet of movement. And then, Varys is going to also move.
Instead of going like
Basically going to
straight,
take
I'm gonna go at an angle into the ground.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Varys is going to do his movement, the Enlightened One is going to move those of you still floating, which I believe it's just Vasilla and Mordenkainen.
Vasilla?
Just
Probably not
Varys.
Vasilla. Just Varys
Vasilla
and
they float.
Mordenkainen. And we are at the door for half the party at least. And you guys can hear the sounds of battles from behind the door. Fisk, you're up.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna hold my action. Make sure everybody gets out behind me. It's a 30.
What?
I'm gonna hold my action if any of these fuckers catch wind of us, then I'm gonna lay into them.
Mordenkainen is going to jump as well and cast another one. And I'm not quite sure what he did, but Fisk, you can sense like this kind of like invisible sort of wall. Like, and you're familiar, a wall of force has been erected around these guys. Tom, at this point, the enemies around you, at least, have been rendered undangerous. The party is facing the doors of the Amber Temple. Mordenkainen looks to the rest of you. Are you ready, my friends?
Ready when you are.
Dushan, where the horde of barbarian and the undead are waiting you. Naz says, welcome. Immediately, honor him. And Morden, honor him. I believe you had a wall of force already.
Yes, sir.
Wall of force goes up as like an undead chest. Smash into it. Mordenkainen is going to say, "With Valaki!" Disappears. Guys arrive someplace else entirely. Everything is covered with mists all around you. And that is where we'll end tonight's session of the Curse of Strahd.